hell. You know what I'm saying? I did most of the movies on cocaine. All About the Benjamins, I used to sit in Ice Cube's trailer in the morning and be crying, tears. He like, Mike, wipe your face, man. You a king, nigga. Stop doing this shit to yourself. I'm sitting there wiping myself because I was I had survivor's remorse. I was so sad that I left all them niggas here in this city and I was famous. And when I would come home, I wanted them to be happy for me and they was mad at me. So I said, damn, I gotta destroy myself for you to like me. I was like, damn, my favorite nigga, it seemed like he liked me more when I'm coming down off coke and I'm crying and I hate myself. He was like, oh man, I love you, nigga. I'm praying for you. But when I wasn't high and I was working out and I looked good, he's like, nigga, you think you better than me. I said, nigga, how is my success a reflection of your failure? And that's what happens to the kids. They around here killing themselves, trying to fit in with somebody who's fucked up. That's the truth.
Wagwan, guys, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. I cannot complain myself. So I'm happy that Mike Epps is coming out and he's speaking his truth. He's saying, you know what, in a couple movies, I was on drugs, I was using cocaine. And he pointed out one of the films was All About the Benjamins, which was a good movie. I remember going to the movies and watching that. It was a good movie. You know what I'm saying? That's when Ice Cube and him was hot. They was dropping movies and it was nice. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a wait because I think the Friday and the next Friday came out. And then that was the interlude before, you know, this other Friday movie I think that came out or whatever. But anywho, it's true from what he's saying because not just your old buddies in your town or high school buddies, but that's just real, man. And the more you grow and you progress, you see that a lot. And he's just speaking his truth. It's not just like a major groundbreaking story. This is an interview. He chose to spoke on it. You know, he chose to spoke on this topic in this interview, but people go through that and that's real. You know, man, you got some situations where it gets down to straight up violence. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I think this situation was like super mature in his thinking in it because sometimes it gets to violence. You know what I'm saying? Where people, you don't understand, people don't want you around them. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things where like, everybody is not, like I say, everybody's not like you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't process thought and think the way you think. You know what I'm saying? You're smart enough. You should be able to get it. You feel me? And that was a situation I think that Michael Epps was just, he was on point and he got it that, you know what? I may not need to even be around here. You know what I'm saying? To where if he was, you know, down and he was all messed up and then people be, because you in a situation, I'm going to say it like this. It's different point of views in every story. He needed somebody to hold his head. And that's, you know what I'm saying? Because you could tell the whole head was sick. He was, you know what I'm saying? He was cold. You feel me? In that situation, he was down bad and he wanted somebody to, you know, hold his head, you know, try to love on him, this, that, and the other. And he was around some people that just wasn't trying to do that. You got your pockets is deep. I'm not hitting on him. I'm just giving the situation. I'm giving a view to this situation. Your pockets is deep. Just like this Cam Newton thing. Don't come around here with the heavy hand or a heavy heart. You know what I'm saying? Cam Newton 6 whatever. He coming down there thumping on them little dudes, right? Mike Epps had just got famous, basically, got a pocket full of money, and he coming down there with a heavy heart. And you know what I'm saying? And want people to hold his head like, nah, that's you. You did that. Stand on it. You feel me? You see it. You got a hater. You know what I'm saying? Stop acting like it's the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? This one dude that ain't gonna stop no show. And that's just what it is. I don't want to make it more more of a heartfelt story than what it is. But I'm happy that he is speaking his truth. I do want to say that. You know what I'm saying? Because in retrospect, what he's saying is, well, you know what, this guy was, when I was all messed up and I was down bad, because he was wanting somebody to accept him, and they would be like, you you doing all right, and he'd tell him, hey man, I love you, because that's what he wanted to hear. So that's what it is. Some people, they want to hear things. They want to hear good and sweet things. You know what I'm saying? And it was a saying back when I was a little bit younger, maybe in my teens. It was basically, it went like this: I'm not gonna tell you what you want to hear. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear. And now I'm not gonna tell you nothing. I ain't gonna tell you nothing unless I just have to tell you something. You know what I'm saying? Where it's messing, it's interfering with what I got going on. I'm gonna have to say, hey, look, we ain't doing this no more. You see what I'm saying? And everybody is, because he was, that's, everybody got family. Most black people, everybody got a family where, you have a Day, you have a, set of Mike Epps, you have a Ice Cube, as a cousin, right? You feel me? I think in the movie, what was his father's name? Mike Epps' dad had hit the lotto. I think his name was Elroy. I don't know what this dude's name was, and it was funny. But anywho, that's what it was, man. You feel me? A lot of times you got, and even you see me, because I'm so I don't want to say that, but I'm so kind of in tune to a certain degree. I already know this type of stuff take place. Some people like to hide their hands. Some people like to, you know what I'm saying, show one thing, but they're going to do another. Right? Say something, but they're actually doing something else. And that's why I can give respect and I can give a head. Now, I can critique it and do all whatever I want to say, but the truth is what Mike Epps just said. And that was his truth. And you should be able to take some from that. And I thought it was interesting enough for me to, react to, just because, like, that's game. You feel me? Like, for somebody who, maybe has not experienced that or don't know, these things happen. You feel me? To where you gonna have to let some people go. And it's that serious. It's really that serious. And you can't be so. It's better to err on the side of caution. You feel me? And have somebody ask if they can be let into your life. And then even in that situation, you got to be like, what? Hold up. But that's serious. That just lets you know that, hey man, all them tears and however deeply you feel about something, you can save it. Now, I will say a closed mouth don't get fed, right? But then you have that situation to look at, to where it could be somebody looking to do you harm, and you smiling, crying, acting a fool in front of this person, and they really don't even want you in their face. And you see that's a crazy situation, right? Somebody is don't really want you around them. They're not going to tell you it, but that, you know what I'm saying? You know that these people don't want you in their face, but you still, that's the situation. But that's what I got for you guys, man. Peace, I'm out.